Hello everybody, this is Gabriel. So this is an update on the cryptocurrency market with a special focus on Bitcoin. As you might know, well, the cryptocurrency market is composed of more than 2,000 cryptocurrencies, but Bitcoin is actually the most important and the most dominant cryptocurrency that actually has a big influence as well on the whole cryptocurrency market. So I actually like to look at the Bitcoin, how it's moving, as all other cryptos are typically correlated to this one. Let's have a look here at the higher time frames. So this is the that's a monthly chart of Bitcoin BTC. And well, as you know, you can trade cryptocurrencies. So the Bitcoin, you can trade it either in the spot cryptocurrency market, investing directly in the Bitcoin and the blockchain, so to say, or you can trade Bitcoin trading the Bitcoin future, trading via the future market. So let's have a look now at the monthly chart of Bitcoin. As you might remember, end of last year, we've seen this spike in Bitcoin towards the $20,000 level. Well, it has been clearly in an exhaustion move, and any exhaustion move needs a calming down phase. And that's what we've seen during the last 1.5 years basically. Price has come back to the moving averages, the 21. We even see a deep pullback towards the 50. So overall, that's a pullback of around 90% from the high. It has come down here to 3,400 something. But these types of pullbacks are very normal in the cryptocurrency market. It's very volatile and it's nothing special. I mean, Bitcoin has done that several times in the past, pulling back and correcting that much. I still see cryptocurrencies in a hyperbull market, so I'm expecting that we've actually seen here a resumption of the overall uptrend. We see some well, the last months we've seen some really big bars going up to the $14,000 level. And now, as we are overextended from the moving averages here again, well, I'm expecting a pullback, and the pullback typically goes to the minimum pullback is the black line, the 8 EMA, or better the 21 EMA, or ideally the pullback goes to the green line, so towards the 6,000 price level. This is actually well, it's important for price to pull back in order to actually have the power to refresh, to pause, to accumulate the power to make this a sustained trend that goes well beyond the 20,000 level. So let's have a look now at this important level, the green line. I've been talking about that in my last updates, and this is basically, that's a system 1 pattern. It's a breakout failure pattern, and I've been trading that early. I've been trading that early on. So this is the pattern. I've been trading it down here. There were other patterns, and I was hoping that this will actually trigger an entry. So you can always front run these types of things. But whenever this line was broken, well, we got a weekly entry signal along here on Bitcoin, and those who followed it actually were able to reap the profits. It has more than doubled in price since then. And what we see here, well, that's a stop run move. It has taken out these levels. We see these lower highs. These are stop run levels that actually trigger buying momentum. And we've seen that. We see an exhaustion bar here as well on the weekly chart, a big wick that rejects, and now we're in pullback mode. And down here, just before price broke out, I've made an update, as you might remember, and I've actually outlined these two scenarios that might occur. And these lines are still there. I haven't moved them since my last update here a couple of months ago. So the scenarios where either it breaks through and with momentum it runs for those stops, and that's actually what we have seen. Or there's going to be a pullback at that resistance level, a pullback, price needs to refresh, take in some energy, and then a pullback occurs. Well, scenario 1 occurred here, and now we are pulling back. We're getting close to the 21 moving average, and I think we're going to pull back. Even here, looking at the weekly chart, I think we're going to pull back further, testing at least the 21, or as I've outlined before, we might even see a test of the 6,000 level. That would be my preferred pullback area, which would provide good scaling in opportunities. Now let's have a look now at the daily chart. So the daily chart, we're in a consolidation range since July, right? But it's holding up pretty well. Well, basically, price here is respecting the black line is the $10,000 level. That's a big number. Psychologically, a big, important big number, and price is basically respecting this number. It's bouncing off, right? Tries to break through, recovers up higher. Tries to break through, recovers. It's bouncing off the 10,000. We basically see here, well, it has formed a line of multiple swing touches, and this is again a system 1 pattern coming up here. And system 1 pattern requires a breakdown, so it needs to get rid of all this price activity, clear this price activity. So what we need, ideally, what we're looking for, if this is going to be a valid pattern as one long, we actually need we need a big or consecutive red bars that actually close below this pricing activity. We might even see, ideally, we see a touch of 200, and then a re-break of that line would be an entry signal here, bullish on the daily chart. It might never happen, right? We might break down and break down and break down and break down and come back to the 6,000 level. So well, then this becomes obsolete, and I'm very happy to invest here, even at lower prices. However, if it breaks down and re-breaks, well, that's then I'm clearly bullish, and then I think that this consolidation that right now looks a little bit overdone here, especially on the monthly chart. Then I think this consolidation will be over, and we see a continuation, very strong bull trend. Well, we'll see. Market will tell the truth. But anyway, these are fascinating times, and I hope you already have made your practical experience with trading or investing in cryptocurrencies. Thank you.